it's not me who needs to stop this fucking merry-go-round. That's you, Melissa. I'm not the one who keeps fucking over my relationships to keep seeking attention from other people or to get approval from my mother or friends or to get validation. I'm not the one who's fucking doing some fucked up things to fuck with your head. And that's why I came back up here. Because I don't trust you. You've done nothing in the 6-7 months to do anything. You haven't... You just keep being deceptive towards me. And that's not okay. There's no genuine, honest communication between us about anything. We're supposed to talk about anything but us where you're concerned. And if it's about us, it's about only things that you can approve of. Otherwise, you shut me out, you isolate me, you give me silent treatment, you do all this shit. You abuse the piss out of me, and it needed to stop. That's why I left. You're not the one who ended anything, because you were never committed. When you guys wiped my other phone, this one, because it worked fine before you got your hands on it. This one's not wiped, and it has everything that one does. I have all your messages on how we interacted. You left me in so many fucking fucked up ways, and then you come back and tell me how much you love me and we're soulmates and all this crap, and then you're gonna turn around and do this again and tell me it's a merry-go-round that you're getting off of? You're the one who keeps fucking discarding me like a narc does. I've waited 6-7 months now for you to communicate, to be open with me, to be honest, so that there could be some real moving over, but there's not. What you've been doing is you've been hiding me because you're in a relationship with someone else, and that's why you needed me to walk away. That's why you started doing what you're doing, and withholding and breadcrumbing and doing all this shit. I look at that griddle as no different as the chainsaw. You bought it for me right before you fucked me over. And if you haven't noticed, I'm not sitting here screaming, freaking out or anything. Right now, I'm really concerned about my mom. I'm tired of you fucking with my head and hurting me like you are. And have been doing. And you want to make this about you. This has always been about you. And how you fucking abuse the shit out of me mentally. And you think the way I've reacted about how you've treated our relationship myself is worse than what you've done. I could never do what you've done and what you're still doing. I'm tired. This isn't... And I did these vids because I really don't want to be blowing up your phone all morning. I've already done enough, and I'm sorry. I'm really fucking tired. You won't catch a fucking hint at all that you needed to be completely fucking honest with me. And what you did is you deceived me and manipulated me again, and you keep doing it. You can't blame me because you're still cheating, and you're still lying, and you're still juggling relationships. You need to stop. There's no wonder why... There's no wonder why we can't function. It's not about whether or not I'm willing to communicate. That's all I've been doing is trying to communicate with you. And all you've done is shut me out. And you got called out on the teasing. You teased the shit out of me, and I'm not appreciative of that. What you're doing is called mental abuse, and what you've done is called mental abuse. And you don't like how I've reacted to it. You need to stop yourself. It will never work so long as you keep holding on to this bullshit that you're doing. You put me in a position I don't have a choice but to move on from you. To wish I never met you. To genuinely wish it. Because you put me in a position I have to question the entire time I've ever known you since high school. I have to question my relationships with everyone who I can trust. Even my own brother. And John I already can't trust. I can't even trust Joe. I can't trust anybody at this point. I can't trust Nate. I can't trust anybody. This isn't on me. This is on what you've done. So stop blaming me for why you're a fucking runner every time things get difficult and for why I finally said fuck it and walked away. Stop blaming me for your neglect. Stop blaming me for your shit talking, for your lying, for your being deceptive, for your manipulation, for you using me. Quit blaming me for your shit. Because once I'm gone, you will never have me to blame again. So long as you continue to be the person that you're being right now. And you know exactly what I mean by that. So what you're seeing which I recognize is a gaslight attempt, because she sent me that video before, that circus video before. And she did that when she was cheating on me before. She did that back in June. There's one message I did send that I skipped over because it showed phone numbers and that don't need to be there on this. And it's showing the messages from her old phone numbers, and I think one, I'm not sure if it's still her current or not. So that's why I skipped that on purpose. That's why you saw that little cut. I've grown really fucking tired of this shit. And it's like, I recognize that her little email message, because I told her here a couple days when I got here that she was blocked for now. Because I'm needing a moment to really kind of figure out my head. I've been fucked over really bad by her and mentally fucking ran through a blender. Emotionally, all of it. And everything is about how she feels. And then she wants to tell me it's about me. That I'm trying to make it about me. No, it's how she's been treating me. It's her fucking shit. And she just does not want to fucking get it. Like, she's like doing everything she fucking can to just do this. Because she does not want to realize that she's the one who's been doing this fucked up shit. That's why I ended up leaving and all that. I made the decision and all that to come back up like I did. It wasn't just for my folks. I need to sever those fucking binds where she's concerned, because she's not going to make any effort. And like I told her, just buying gifts is not making up for what's been done. I don't require people buying me shit to make me think that they love me. That actually makes me think they're fake, because you know what my mom did growing up? Whenever she did something bad like that hurt me as a kid, she'd buy me something. And it was random shit. And it was never really anything I ever actually really needed. And it's not like she did it a lot, but when she did something, you know, or like when my brother did what he did, you know, because the family began calling her out about the fact that she was dragging me across town with him, going to one place after another after doing what he did. And she took it to heart, and so she went out and she went and bought me this, you know, a random fucking gift. And I still remember what it was. Because she's trying to make other people think that she's being nice, she's being a good mom, she's doing this, or whatever. Well, at the same time, she's trying to basically buy my fucking love. So I think this person needs to realize, I recognize when that's happening. And to try and send me a video trying to tell me that, you know, this is a constant circle and, you know, they're getting off. They've never got off the damn thing. They are the fucking merry-go-round. If you listen to that song, it's basically, you know, if I put it into between the person, might as well say it, it's not like you didn't see her name, Melissa and I, she wants to blame me for this merry-go-round that's going on. She is the merry-go-round. Now, her friends didn't get a chance to scrub the other phone that had everything that phone that they scrubbed is backed up on. I got lied, used, manipulated, cheated on every fucking... It just... Yeah. And I'm supposed to just fucking take her word that she cares? That I'm supposed to just turn a cheek and forget what's been going on when she blatantly lied to me and I was giving partial truths? And it's like, no, I need to know the fucking truth. I don't want details of every little thing. I need to know the truth. You need to communicate it. And really what she's been doing is pretty much what I feel I'm pretty sure she's been doing. She never got out of a relationship with anyone. She's still in a relationship. If not, she got into another one with somebody else. And this is her way of trying to blame me for why the relationship doesn't work so she can feel fine about cheating on me. This is why I went, like, pursue anybody else, because I was giving her the opportunity to make things right. And my friendships. Unlike her, I know what boundaries are when it comes to friendships. And I can tell you right now, not one of them has told me to do the things that, her friends have influenced her to do. They recognize I have boundaries. And they respect that, which I appreciate. And while I'm here dealing with this stuff with my mom, because I've been constantly concerned with my mom's health, because, it's my mom. My parents have always been there just as I've always been there for my parents. While my brothers were doing their lives. One for shit that, if he'd made better choices, he wouldn't have spent 20 plus years of it in state hospitals and prisons. I'll just put it that way. The other one made the choice to go chase these careers and lots of money and all this shit, and to the point that I won't say on here what my parents are walking into, and for Christmas, because they still don't know what's going on with my brother and his wife. I'm not keeping secrets for people very much longer because I'm getting tired of it. There's things that is making me no. My mom doesn't deserve to be lied to in the state of mind that she's in, even by her own child or my brother. He doesn't want me telling my folks that him and his wife are getting a divorce, and her and they're basically, their youngest grandson in that family are moving to Japan and not coming back. And it makes me question a lot of other things that is going on. And that's why I'm having a lot of trust issues. There's just so much fucked up shit. It's like, no, there's some really fucked up things going on. I don't know who to trust anymore. And when she can keep going about how this is a constant circle, I'm not the one who keeps avoiding communicating. I'm not the one who stonewalls and gives silent treatments and has been doing all these really fucked up things, let alone trying to keep things secretive from people. Yeah, to a degree, I kept things quiet when it came to my Facebook because I don't talk about my relationships, period. If I'm with somebody, I don't go talking about it all the time. I've already made that very clear before, because it's really nobody's business. Yet it's at this point, it's like, no, I'm tired. You can't keep blaming somebody for what you're doing and for your neglect, your abandonment, all of it. When you're intentionally trying to manipulate somebody the way you are, and they're aware of it and they're calling you out on it, you don't have the ability to go, oh, I'm getting off, this is a circus, I'm getting off this merry-go-round. You kind of can't get off a merry-go-round that when you are literally the merry-go-round. You need to look in the fucking mirror, Melissa. This needs to stop. You need to quit lying. Because one thing I can tell you right now, there's a vid right now that's uploading that I was already addressing a lot of this shit on why I left, why I walked away. And the things that I've been having to deal with. While here still. You don't give a shit. All you care about is the fact that I'm done with your shit. I'm tired of you fucking being deceptive and shady towards me. And I know you watch this. You basically watch every one of my vids. And it's not just you. I know who some of these others are that are watching. Including some of those that you told me outright who was watching. That's how I found out about one of my kids is, and I'll leave it right there. That's how I learned about you watching too, young lady. And I'm not mad about that or anything like that. That's not the point of what I'm stating here. I'm just really done with manipulations here. Melissa's concerned. I'm done with this shit. I can't keep giving myself and trying to give someone a benefit of a doubt to regain trust and wait for God knows how long for them to communicate. What they did was they stretching it out in hopes that I'd just sweep it under the rug, like it would just go away. It did not go away. Because she never stopped. She's still doing it. She's been doing it the whole time. The vid that's uploading right now as I'm speaking right now, you know, that one I had seriously heavily considered just putting to private, but I guess I decided to just make it public. Because I didn't see that email that I got from her until this morning. Till like 6:45, I think is the time, is when I responded. Because I was like, no, you don't have a right, no, to keep telling me about circles and merry-go-rounds and shit when you're the one who's been fucking with the relationship and you've been fucking with my head nonstop. You're doing exactly the same shit you did when you, like, literally told me that night, I'm leaving to go to OHSU for a headache thing. Only to find out the next morning you left to go cheat. You're cheating. You're doing it right now. You never stopped. That's why I left and I walked away. Because I know what you're doing. You've been manipulating me and not only lying to me, you've been lying to a lot of people. And you want to tell me how it's my fault that you're getting off the merry-go-round? You are the merry-go-round. I already walked away and I already told you I was not going to be committed to you so long as you're going to keep doing this shit. Am I going to go out and do what you did and go seek, attention from other people in hopes to hook up? No. No, I came here because I'm concerned about my mom. I haven't gone to go visit my buddy Nate. I've been here. I went for a little drive to go get a sandwich and aimlessly just drive around the block, pretty much around the block. I drove to town, got a sandwich, drove the back roads around towards Canby and back around towards my folks' place. I mean, I know those who are aware of the area, know the area, paying attention to the background, and they know where I'm at. They know the areas. If they know the area, they know where I'm at. I know she does. I don't deserve to be fucking manipulated and made out my fault for why I walked away because I'm getting tired of being treated like I'm secondhand while I'm watching her do this fucked up shit. I'm watching her do it. And she's doing exactly the shit that she did when she was cheating on me. The exact shit. And it's like, I'm supposed to just sit there and allow it to keep happening. Am I comparing her to someone else? No, I'm comparing her to her. To what she's been doing. And the fact that she made it very aware that she was disloyal and she'd been cheating. And it wasn't just with one man. And yes, I ended up unlocking some of those vids. Because I'm tired of the fucking lying. I'm tired of taking the blame. She needs to take responsibility for herself. With or without me around. Because this shit between her, my kids, her family, all these other people that I thought were fucking friends, and then dealing with what's going on with my folks. I'm ready to say goodbye to everybody. And where my folks are concerned, it shouldn't have to be that way. I love my mom and dad, yet I can't sit here and watch and see what's going on with my mom. While everybody sits there and talks shit where I'm concerned like her. How she's the fucking victim. I didn't shut her out. I didn't make a bunch of promises that I had no intentions to keep. I didn't go sitting and admitting to manipulating her to try and get what I wanted. I gave her a benefit and a chance to do the right thing for once, and she didn't. She kept doing what she was doing. So with that being said, I'm not going to necessarily keep this vid up long like some of the others. This is going to go unlisted because I don't like leaving this shit up. I don't like seeing this drama necessarily being out there in such a way that it's just, yeah. Yet I'm tired of being alone on this. I'm tired of being made out like I'm fucking crazy because I'm getting tired of getting my head fucked with. I've gotten to the point I'm speaking up and I'm speaking out for myself because this is some bullshit. I blocked her for a short while because I can't. Because everything that keeps coming out of her mouth is how it's about her. Like, it's like she's the victim. And I'm so fucking sick of it.